Because literally everyone likes cute things, unless you're a sociopath,
Hardy.
I figured I'd play some cute games to make myself appear more normal.
I have no face. It hurts so bad.
Here are the top 5 free cute Steam games you don't know about. Super Auto Pets is an auto battler where you build a team of animals and fight them against other teams in an asymmetric online multiplayer matchup. Most of you have probably heard of this game, so feel free to drop a hateful comment below if I lied to you. You win by making a team that's good enough to win 10 times before you lose all 10 of your lives. That sounds like you only have to win 50% of the time, but every few turns you lose 1 extra heart if you end up losing, and this is correlated to what tier of pets are available to you. At turn 1 you only have access to tier 1 pets, which are the worst, but by turn 11 you have access to tier 6 pets. The entire game revolves around strategy and trying to synergize your team to work together in battle. Sometimes you can create something you think is powerful, only to get absolutely wrecked by your opponent.
Okay.
Before each battle, you have 10 coins which you can spend to buy new pets or buy food for your pets, which are like upgrades. You can also sell pets or merge 2 of the same pet to level it up. The game itself is simple, but the strategy of making the best team possible with limited options every turn is very deep. I'm not very good because there's so much to learn, so if you're looking for a strategic auto battler with a ton of depth, then I recommend Super Auto Pets. Octarina has you play as an octopus who has to create mayhem in order to escape from a sushi factory. The octopus is able to double jump, grab, and throw objects, as well as stick to certain walls and objects. All of these abilities help you get around as you complete the level objectives that are given to you. The octopus controls very awkwardly, but in a good comedic way, much like Octodad. Most of the objectives involve you platforming from one place to another to interact with something to open a new path. The world is interconnected and well designed, so getting around is always fun, even if you do move a bit slow. Around the environment are collectible sushi pieces, which is a bit ironic since that's what you're trying not to be turned into, but oh well. There's 2 other levels in the game as well, which are Checkpoint Race, which has you going through or breaking all the checkpoints as fast as possible, and the Floor is Lava mode, which has you complete a platforming level as fast as possible. If you're looking for a charmingly funny game about a platforming octopus, then I recommend Octarina. Beach Island Deluxe is a third-person open-world platformer set on a mysterious island where you have to collect stars to open an ancient gateway. There are 15 stars total to collect, and you can get them in any order you choose. You only need 7 to beat the game, but getting all 15 is much more fun since each star is earned through exploration or its own platforming challenge. You can double jump and run at the cost of having slipperier controls, which adds a fun risk and reward element to trying to go fast. There's a lot of variety in the platforming with elements like bouncing platforms, moving platforms, breaking platforms, fan platforms, and death balls that you have to avoid. There's generous checkpoints placed throughout the world that also unlock shortcuts in the world, so dying never sets you back very far. The world has a few different zone aesthetics to help keep you oriented and the vibrant world visually diverse. If you're looking for a polished 3D platformer with great level design and tight controls, then I recommend Beach Island Deluxe. Tadpole Tales is a hand-drawn shoot-'em-up game about a tadpole cleaning up rivers and fighting off pollution. The river has been polluted by 3 animals wanting to claim the river as their own, so it's up to the tiny tadpole to save it. You move around to dodge incoming projectiles and shoot the enemies, which cleans the pollution off them. You start with 2 lives but can occasionally pick up more if 1 is dropped. If you have 3 hearts, you become a bit bigger but do more damage, and if you get all 4 hearts, you become very big but shoot 3 projectiles. The bosses are the highlight of the game as they all have distinct attacks you have to learn, and trust me, there'll be a lot of learning as this game is extremely challenging despite the cute art style. It took me forever to even reach the final boss. This is because you get sent back all the way to the beginning of the game if you die. There's several enemy types you face in combat between boss fights, and a new enemy is added after each boss, all of which shoot different projectiles, making for a chaotically enjoyable time. If you're looking for a cutesy shoot-'em-up with excellent bosses, then I recommend Tadpole Tales. Ubaste is a 3D platformer where you play as a round cat making its way to the finish. There are actually 2 cats in the game, one of which is the regular cat who can jump, and the other is a ghost cat which you can summon. The ghost cat is launched into the air by clouds, however it cannot jump and is killed by these tornadoes. You end up swapping between both cats to do parts of the level the other cannot. There's only 2 levels in the game, so I wish it was longer, but can I really be mad at a game that looks this nice and has this as a protagonist? If you're looking for a short and simple platformer where you play as a round limbless cat, then I recommend Unbiased. One super cute bonus game. Rukiman's Disappointing Adventure Shobomi in the Phantom Ruins is a cutesy 2D platformer that may make you rage a little, and should not be confused for Rukiman's Disappointing Adventure, which is another free game. The game likes to pull tricks that are on the verge of being unfair, and some are actually unfair. Although the checkpoints are pretty generous, so you never rage too hard. Like other rage games, the jumps are pinpoint precise and timing is crucial. There are extremely sensitive elevators, tight jumping sections, mushrooms that invert your controls, and a challenging boss fight that'll have you dodging rocks. If you're looking for a surprisingly fair and short rage game, then I recommend Rukiman's Disappointing Adventure Shobomi in the Phantom Ruins. Those were the top 5 free cute Steam games you didn't know about. I'll have my playlist of free Steam games you don't know about linked in the description, as well as my video on free cute games on Itch.io. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with this ongoing series.